Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Jennifer, and today I have 23 things I learned in 2023. All right, so I always liked watching these videos. This is what I'm gonna try to speak up. I promise. I'm just living in a house full of people. So if you think I need to speak up, give this video a thumbs up. 23 things I learned in 2023. Okay, let's get into it. All right. Okay, first one is to be yourself, and know your limits. This is kind of three, but like, I promise you, your life will be a lot easier if you just be yourself. Like, if you try to pretend to be like someone named Sam, you're never gonna be Sam, and Sam is never gonna be you. You just have to learn the things you like, learn your limits, know yourself, spend time with yourself. Those things are true. And you'll feel a lot better. You'll attract the people you want to attract. You'll be doing the things you want to do. You'll be more comfortable in your own skin. Next, second thing. Whatever you've been thinking about, do it. If you, let's say you wanted to paint, like your whole life you've been thinking about painting, you wanted to paint, but you're like, I don't know if I could get into painting. People are going to judge me for that. Just do it. Who cares what everybody else thinks? You want to paint, you want to get into that. Who knows where that's going to take you? So do it. Start whatever you've been thinking about. 3, it kind of goes with number 1, but don't compare yourself to anybody, because nobody else's journey is going to be your journey. All right, so you could see someone who's on the same, say you're studying to be a doctor. You could see someone who's far ahead of you, married, all that stuff, their life's together, but you're really struggling. You can't keep a job, you can't keep up on your assignments. It just may not be your time. You may not have gotten into the routine yet to really to be at their level yet, but that doesn't mean they're doing better than you or you're doing worse than them. You're just on your own path in your own journey. All right, never judge anybody. You know that saying that's like, that can never be me, that can never be me, I'm never gonna do nothing like that. Stop saying that, because that could be you very much in like tomorrow. So cut that out. Enough of that. Don't say it. Don't judge anybody, because you're judging someone that could be you tomorrow. I feel like this is like, I'm being a hater, I'm trolling, but you don't need designer to be fly. Like, you can, I don't know about Shein. I don't know about that, but you can really put together pieces, find pieces at the thrift store, pieces at the mall, Zara. You don't really need a bunch of designer clothes to be fly, to pop out with everybody. It's just, to me, it's kind of corny. That's something I learned myself. These are all things I learned, by the way. Like, I'm not telling y'all like if you're doing something, you're doing it wrong. These are the things I learned in 2023. So yep, it's okay to make mistakes. So this one, actually, I'm gonna start to apply them to my life a little bit. So I was working a job, and it just wasn't for me, and I was just so like, I knew I should have quit, but I didn't, and I stayed, and then it was just worse, because once you know you don't like the job and you want to quit. So that's the mistake I made, I would say, is that I spent the whole year not liking the job, being miserable, and then all of a sudden all I needed to do was really just quit and be out and be done. But it's okay. We make mistakes, we move past them, we keep going. It's not that deep. Don't beat yourself up about it. This one kind of goes along with don't compare yourself to anybody, but it's everybody else's journey, someone else's journey. Your journey is not somebody else's journey, so you can't compare your journey to somebody else's. I feel like that was kind of a repeat a little bit, but just in different words. I didn't like that. We'll see if we can make up for one. Like, I could think of one off the top of my head, but I feel like I'm whispering. If I'm whispering, I'm so sorry. I need a mic. I'm so sorry. Okay. Don't let anybody dim your light. If you are a very outgoing person, you're the life of the party, and somebody is in the corner hating, keep being that life of the party. Keep being the outgoing person you are, because why would you dim your light for somebody else? Keep shining like the star you are. Okay, I learned that the hard way, so you don't have to learn. So keep shining like the star you are. If you want to make that YouTube channel and somebody's like, girl, your YouTube channel's not gonna pop off, make the YouTube channel. Show her it's gonna pop off. Period. Okay. Be easy on yourself. This kind of goes with them. It's okay to make mistakes. So I'm gonna relate this back to my life. When I was in that job, I was very hard on myself. Any little mistake, I'd be like, oh my God, I'm done. I need to quit. Like, oh my God, this job hates me. Oh my God, everybody hates me. I quit this job. Everybody doesn't like me. And I was just beating myself up. If someone said something about me, I would beat myself up. If I wasn't where I need to be in life, I would beat myself up. If I didn't get up and go to the gym, I would beat myself up. If I didn't eat the cleanest, I would beat myself up. Stop doing that. Be easy on yourself. You are your best friend. You're not your biggest enemy. That's what I learned too. Hey, we can replace one. Anyways, yes, you are your best friend, not your biggest enemy. So love yourself, care for yourself, be there for yourself, be easy on yourself. Other people may be hard on you, but you need to be easy on yourself. I don't know if that's corny, but therapy is for everyone. And now when I'm talking therapy, I don't mean you need to go see a therapist. And that's what I learned, because I thought I really need to like talk to somebody and see a therapist. No, you could get your journal, get some prompts. What prompt I really like to use is what's on your mind right now. I'd be like, what's on your mind right now? And I write at the top of the journal. And I kind of just word vomit what's on my mind right now. And I just let it all out. I wouldn't recommend going to like friends only, because we're in our 20s. Everybody has their own thing going on. So for you to constantly keep going to someone with your own problems, it's like, you know, not everybody's gonna always be there for you. And yeah, not everybody's gonna understand. Not everybody's gonna always want to hear your complaints. I know you have friends sometimes that, you know, they do want to hear it, but sometimes it's just better to just dump all your emotions into a journal. Talk to somebody who doesn't know you. Like, those things are going to be more beneficial for you. I feel like sometimes you could go to a friend to vent here and there, but going to a friend constantly to vent about mental health issues or something is just, I don't think it's like appropriate. Like, for me, at least for me, I'm talking for myself. So be confident in yourself. You, girl, which one is this? This is number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, so be confident in yourself. Like, this kind of goes with the first one, knowing yourself. If you like to wear, I'm not gonna say ridiculous, but not trendy outfits, you like to wear whatever you like to wear, do that. Who cares? Again, if you want to be a content creator, I'm just figured out I wanted to do that. Who cares? Start the channel. Just don't second guess yourself, because usually what I learned is that first voice that you hear is your instincts, it's your gut. Like, the first thing that you think of, that's what you want to do. That's you talking. Anything after that is like outside voices. Why am I out of breath? Ooh. All right. Not everyone is gonna like you, and that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. You don't need everyone. A friend to everyone is a friend to nobody. Remember that. Okay? Set those boundaries. That's number 13. What can I say about setting boundaries? Let's see. Oh, let's see, for me. So a big thing for me was I love to help people. I kind of love to help people more than I love to help myself. So whenever someone needed help, I would jump right on it and give them help, even though, like, I'm not saying I wasn't feeling like that, but like, say someone wanted money, right? Let's say my sister wanted money. I would jump on that and give her money. Like, I would give her everything in my bank account, just because that's the type of person I am. But sometimes that hurts you more than it hurts the other person, which is okay to be giving, but you just have to understand, hey, if I give her this money, do I have bills coming up? Do I have this coming up? Do I have this coming up? You just have to go back to know yourself, know your limits. Okay. People pleasing gets you nowhere. Again, a friend to everybody is a friend to nobody. People pleasing is not gonna help you out. I know you want everybody to like you. Who cares who doesn't like you? People pleasing, just no, absolutely not. Leave that in 2023. It just burns you out. I'm trying to think about what I used to do with people pleasing. I would always, so one thing about me is I have a major RBF, right? So when I would go out, the first thing people would say about me is, oh my gosh, you look so mean. So instead of, I would try to get ahead of that and be like, oh my god, you're so pretty, you're so this, you're so that, which is fine. But like, it was just forced almost. Like, I would just do it so they wouldn't say I was mean. And that's kind of messed up. Like, that's messed up to them, that's messed up to me. Like, I feel like if you're gonna compliment someone, really compliment them from your heart, not just so they could say you're a nice person. And I learned that. So what I would do is now, instead of like trying to get someone to like me, I would just go up, introduce myself, say, hi, I'm Jennifer, your outfit's cute, walk away. And that's it. That's it. You introduced yourself. You weren't sitting in the corner. I'm talking to myself now. You weren't sitting in the corner looking like RBF, like heavy, you know? Listen to your gut and your intuition and vibes. Sometimes I would go places with my friends and then I would get in there and the vibe of the room would be so like crazy heavy. Like, I'd be like, yo, what is going on? Like I would be shaking, and I used to think it was anxiety, but then there were certain places we would go and then like I would be completely fine, like having a great time. But then there was other places we would go, like someone's section one time we went and I was shaking like a bitch. I was like, yo, why am I shaking? Like, I'm shaking. And I was like, my friend was like, yeah, I saw that. And I was like, I don't know. I was just shaking so bad, so bad. And I was like, now that I think of it, like I remember I reflected on why I was shaking one day and I was like, that just probably wasn't for me. Like, I probably just wasn't meant to be in that. Like, the vibes were off, like something was wrong, something was not right. And that at night was actually a weird night, like something was not right. Okay, it's okay to take a social media break. I used to be like, I'm not taking a social media break because like I'm not one of those people that social media affects me. Social media is motivation. But sometimes you need to take that break, only because when you're constantly seeing the same thing, for TikTok, for example, it kind of like stores in your subconscious and you kind of start to believe what you're hearing. Like, one thing for me, TikTok loves to say, talk about friends, okay? And that topic for me is like, I love my friends dearly. I love them so much. So sometimes they talk about high maintenance friends, low maintenance friends. I'm like, like, am I in the low maintenance friends? Am I a high maintenance friend? Like, I would always be like, low-key almost like thinking about my friendships, and I would never do that. I would just, I don't know. It just had me thinking more deeper into things than I needed to be. So I would take a break and be like, I don't really need to be thinking about this right now. All right, this one is the one I like. Choose people who choose you. I learned that because, again, I was in a really bad relationship before 2020, and I was always trying to find my group of people because I was in college and I felt like I couldn't fit in anywhere. But realistically, I did have my group of people. Like, I have my friends from high school. We are still close. I'm not with that guy anymore, so I have like other people I've met along the way. I have people I've met at work, like, and I have people who chose me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, who, when we get together, it's such a good time. They don't judge me. I don't feel like I have to like watch what I say. And those are the people you need to be around. The people that don't dim your light, the people that let you shine. You heard it here. Okay, also, it's okay to have a small group of friends. Again, on social media, you see all those big group of friends. They take pictures, they go out. And I used to always feel like I needed that big group of friends. No, it's okay to have your small group of friends. Small is better. It's, for me at least, it works. It works. I have a great time. We go out, we talk here and there. There's no drama. It's fun. Like, I love my friends. Okay, this is kind of a girly one, but track your cycle. The only reason I'm saying this is because sometimes I learned that you can make really irrational decisions when you're like PMSing and your hormones are really high. And I know that sounds bad, but it's true. It's true. Like, you can make a decision. Like, I remember when I wanted to quit my job, I was tracking my period and being like, hey, is this like something like I'm being hella emotional about, or is this something like I really, really want to do? Like, I want to leave and quit and find a new job. I sat on it for a little bit, let my period pass, let the week go. You know when you get your period and it's like almost like they're like this. It's like this. And then when it comes, it's like, wow, I feel so good. Like, I feel so free. Like, that's how I like make my decisions. After that, when I get that free like feeling, that's when I be like, okay, So what is it that I want to do? Do I want to quit? Do I want to stay? And then I ended up making the decision that I wanted to leave. And then that's what I did. I didn't make it. Like, I wasn't just like, like crying, like, you know what, I'm gonna quit. Because sometimes it's like, you didn't really think that through. So I would say check your decision before you make any big decision. Check your cycle before you make any big decision. And that's just me. That's just what I have to say. You have to have a higher power. But that sounds like crazy. And I'm not talking like God, like I believe in God. But if you don't believe in God, I'm not saying you have to have a higher power, but you have to be able to put your beliefs and your fears into something else's hands other than your own. So it could be your higher self. So you could go to yourself and be like, hey, you know what? I don't know how I'm gonna make money this month, but I know I got it. Like, I know hire me, put me here for a reason. I know, like, at the end of this month, I'm somehow gonna pay the bills that I need to pay. And you're not living in worry. Because when you're not talking to anybody, like, how do I say it? If you're not talking to like a higher power, a higher source, it's really all on you. So you're like, dang, you're beating yourself up. You're like, how do I figure this out? You're like, how am I gonna make the money for this month? And it's like, yes, you're in control, but sometimes you're not. That's all I can say. It's okay to change your mind. What I mean by this is, if you started something and you're like, you know what, this is not for me, it's okay. If you went to the gym, started going to the gym, you're like, I don't really like going to the gym, that's okay. If you started a hair business and you're like, I don't really like this hair business, that's okay. You can change your mind as many times as you want. It's your life. Last two, have faith in yourself and have fun. Honestly, like, believe in yourself. And I'm not talking about content creating, because I'm not really there to talk about content creating and giving advice on that, but I could give advice on like 9 to 5 and getting the dream jobs that you want and getting the dream life that you want. Not the dream life, but dream jobs and doing the things that you want to do in life. Have faith. Don't doubt yourself. Don't second guess yourself. Be like, I can do this and I'm gonna do this, and this time I'm gonna do it. And then also have fun. Take trips, go out with your friends, drink, party. I'm not saying you have to do it every weekend. Even if you just have one friend, you and your friend get together, go in your room, play some music, have a great time. Enjoy life. Life is too short to sit around and wait and guess. I mean, some people are work hard. Some people are, what is it? Work hard first, play later, or like work hard. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but for me, I need to have some fun. Because I'm always on go, go, go. I just need to chill out sometimes and escape reality. So that is it for the 23 things I learned in 2023. What's I gonna say? Oh yeah, so I wanted to do like girl talks every Sunday. So let me know how I did in the comments. Don't be too harsh on me now. Like, I have an oil treatment in my hair. Did I say that? Right? And yeah, so that's all I have. Yeah, so I wanted to do girl talks every Sunday. Give me topics that I should talk about. Let me know how I did. Let me know if I need a microphone. Let me know if I need to talk louder. I'd be out of breath. I don't know why. I don't know. But yeah, follow me on TikTok, follow me on Instagram. Bye.